Find
What's
out.
up, all you Shackleman folks? We got
Shackleman.
we got Clippy over here too, hanging out. Can't forget
Shiny.
Clippy.
Oh, I got
He's our
yeah.
buddy.
I got mine over in the pile over here somewhere.
Yeah, Clippy ends up like that.
Well, I my whole stick because I've been gotten to where I'm swapping out stickers on these things.
Then you get the special Clippies like these.
Yeah. Where's my? Yeah, one of those.
Look at that.
Ooh, wait.
Some
Put it in the
shiny,
holster.
shiny.
There you go. There you go. In fact, where's my? What I do think these are good for, among many things,
Oh,
hold
yeah.
on handcuff keys. You can use it for the for a handcuff key assist tool. Kind of turn it to turn it. But you can also store a bunch of keys on there. So I just got a couple more keys. Let me throw them on there. Where'd I put them?
I've been seeing a bunch of people use them for that. I should have tagged you in the title. That would probably have been work better, but just thinking that.
Where is? Yeah, right there.
So basically, what I got here in this case is all peerless. And
Nice.
700, multiple versions of 700s, then the 730, the 701s, and the 750s. So I thought it was cool to. Originally, I had the Smith and Wessons in here, and the Peerless, and then the X22s, and some other ones. And I've been switching out, putting different cuffs, but just getting into the Peerless challenge, and they being, oh, I'm missing a key there. Oh, there it is. They're being the first cuffs that like I got and got engraved. Then we both pretty much did from Southern and stuff like that. So it was
Oh
cool to
yeah.
have those in there. You know what I mean? Important to have like that, and then build off the different ones and kind of make a little fun set to bring around. And in the back here, I just found out today the patch sticks to there, and these are Harbor Freight little ammo cases for
Oh,
$12.99. So the patch sticks on the foam in the back. So I thought that was cool.
I didn't realize that was the patch. Yeah, I figured because it was there like that, it was a sticker.
Yeah, and then in the
Yeah,
back I
yeah.
got extra shims, bobby pins, paper clips, some extra
Oh, that's a good
supplies
idea.
kicking around. But yeah, it worked out as a nice little travel case. Closes right up. Little $12 Harbor Freight case that you can keep your handcuffs in and other stuff like that. So it's pretty neat with all your
Yeah,
shackleman gear.
I have just about reached capacity on what I keep all my handcuffs in. I gotta look for another.
Yeah, they tend to end up like everywhere. I literally have pairs in my work bag in the kitchen cupboard, like, it's things I'm working on or just like new pairs I get. They tend to end up hanging out around the kitchen for a while and cracks me up.
Oh god, I don't have any good way to show it, but my handcuff bag. So
Oh,
I
you
can
got
keep
that
like
sweet bag. It's like a
I got
range bag almost.
two pairs in each of these three pockets on the sides. I got Chicago on one side and then I rocked Peerless over on this side. I pulled all those out since we're doing Peerless. Got all my Darbies over in here, including the Bangle 8. I got like my Chubb, my H&R, and my ASPs in that side pocket. And then I do have a little bit more room. Like I keep the hinged and the high security and leg cuffs in here. I got the two pairs that you gave me in here because I got to get posts and repair those. Thumb cuffs.
Yeah.
I've got some chains in there. I've got a little bit more capacity in here because I got to post and repair them. I have a little more capacity, but I do have to start thinking about more storage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And they get heavy. Like that was the one thing I was like, I guess I should have expected that, and like you know that as you put 10 pairs on your wrist at once, and
Yeah.
we've both done it, and that gets very heavy real quick as they're trying to escape from 10 pairs, and they're all different brands and take different techniques, and you're like, oh man, what's going on? Like it gets wild.
Yeah, I've got 25 pairs in that bag, and it's pretty heavy, plus some chains.
This is the Shackleman set here. You can tell it's pretty worn. I forgot the well, I didn't forget. I didn't realize I set the double lock trying to pick a set the other day, and then I tried to shim them, so I got this nice little buckle in there. So I got to bust out the mini anvil and the hammer again and flatten them out. Oh, this gentleman in the chat would like to know how we're so obsessed with
I
something
was
that binds
just reading
people,
that.
but take control of them. But then again, I
Well,
mean, if you're in them, you're in them for a reason,
as
and we're in these
as
for
a
fun. We're not in this because we're bad.
as a philosopher, I would say your question answered itself.
Yes. Evening,
We're
rock out.
obsessed because this is something that denies you freedom, and I do not wish to have my freedom denied.
Yes.
And therefore, I make sure I know how to keep free. What's up, Rock
Leave
Out with
free.
you, Lockout, my brother? How you doing there, sir?
So yeah, this was the first set I ever got from Southern Specialties. Hard Case Survival engraved on there. The old school Metallica, the American flag, or Metallica font, Not Too Dead. Love this set. And then he went above and beyond with this set, the Shackleman logo and everything. And it was cool seeing I mean, there must have been at least 20, 30 people that got cuffs with the Shackleman logo on them before I even got some. But I was just promoting it, you know what I mean, being a Shackleman brother and just loving
Well, you
it.
had the thumb. You had
And
the
once
thumb
I
cups with
finally
the
got some,
logo.
I was like, dude, these are beautiful. I freaking love them.
Oh, dude. Well, especially like for starting the club, man. Like to like get a pair of those with our club logo on that. You know, it's like, dude, that was so dope.
Yeah. So, in case anybody's wondering, hence this is Cuff College, things like that. We want to teach you guys a little bit. You know what I mean? Some things like that, some basics. If you got questions, feel free to ask new people, anybody watching, anybody joining in. You know, I don't want you to be intimidated and overwhelmed. Let us know. What do you guys got? What are your thoughts? Any ideas? But I'm going to use a basic shim attack on these handcuffs, just using a flat shim. You can use a paper clip on the Peerless models as well, but we all have different techniques that we can demonstrate and show you guys, between the two of us. If I don't have the cuffs, Stu definitely has, and vice versa. So we can try to help you out with some exceptions. I mean, we don't have all the cuffs out there, but we got a lot of American made, ready, available cuffs in the United States that we can demonstrate and show you guys how to, work these techniques and any questions you might have. There we go. Jesus. That one seemed like it was taking forever. Shim Shim's
Sometimes it does.
Sometimes it does.
Sometimes even the easy ones bind you up for a bit. It's like pooping, dude. Even if you're if you're regular normally, every once in a while there's binder.
There's a binder.
There's a binder there inside you.
Just like lock picking. You find that binder, you're good to go.
Oh well,
You
shoot,
set that
man.
binder out, and then everything else is easy peasy.
I was just doing a quick short, showing like a couple master ones and shouting out Nola for Mitten Made. And I picked two of them up out of the pile he gave me. I picked them real quick. I raked them real quick. I was like, cool, these ones will work. I turned the camera on. Can't pick either one. I was like, you SOBs.
Oh yeah, that's how it goes for real. Let me get this light in here a little better. Trying to demonstrate the inner mechanics here for y'all that might be wondering the basic cuff mechanics.
Oh, hold on.
Oh wait, you can match these with red,
Well, no,
yellow,
no.
and blue.
We got a side-by-side screen.
Yeah,
I got a pile of cuffs here.
you can do red,
So-
yellow, and blue cuffs to match the innards.
But I will just. Oh well, I can't do my blues because I blew the post out, and I'll screw them up if I keep.
Oh, that's right.
But I can shim these all off while you're explaining and demonstrating. So we got a side by side in
There we go.
action. Yeah, let me grab my. I got everything bows up so it's easier to see. I got my Shackleman.
My shackle shim's looking a little rough.
Yeah, I do definitely have to restock the kit. So, all right, go ahead. Tell the people what's going on. Show them.
I'm gonna grab a different shim real quick, the thinner one, for that demonstration because the other one was a little rough. But all right, so what we got here is your basic cuff mechanism. You have your paw or your bow, and then you have your inner bows here, double strand with your pivot up top, comes down into the mechanism. The teeth engage and ratchet through there, as you can see, and then they don't allow you to go backwards. You can push forward, but you can't come backwards. Down here is a double lock mechanism. So Stu's going to be demonstrating that shortly, how to remove those here. But you push in on the pin on the end, and you can see how that mechanism, when you push in, pushes forward, and it prohibits that lever from pushing down because that blue one just pushed up, and now it's point on point, and that cannot push down. That allows this paw to lock in place. You can't injure yourself. They can't over tighten. You know what I mean? That's how the cuff works. So to release that, you go in with the key or whatever, weapon of your choice, so to say. The blade will spin down and it's eventually going to engage on the front of that double lock mechanism or bar there. And then when that blade hits there, as you see when I turn it, it pushes it back. Now that allows that top paw to slip down in there into that little groove. And then the spring is popped out past that. And the teeth will now move freely if you were to try to tighten it. So to counteract that, we use a shim where you come in between the teeth and the mechanism and the paw there. And then sometimes it requires a slight paw press. And as you can see, this shim is getting a little funky. It's not lining up right. And that's a perfect example. But sometimes you press in a little bit. And with that inward pressure, the teeth are going to carry that shim inwards. And it's going to allow that lock to go in and open and release. Hold on. That shim is not working well. Let's flip that back around.
Sorry, you threw me off the double lock, and then I got stuck trying to do a double lock.
Oh, yeah, no, you don't got to do a double lock. I was just explaining the mechanism here for anybody that was new. But yeah, you can see now when I press in, it'll carry that shim in there. So now the shim is in between the teeth. And it'll allow you to pull that bow right out. And that's how basic shim works. You can do that with a hair barrette, other items, things like that. What's up? Sushi in the house. Any type of mechanism, even a paper clip, believe it or not. A lot of times on Peerless cuffs, particularly on one side, there's a notch cut on the teeth.
Which
So there's a
technically,
slight little angle groove right there. If you can see, one side's beveled or angled. And that allows you to exploit the paperclip shim. As Stu's over there slanging cuffs. So you guys can see how that works multiple ways.
honestly, dude, I need the practice shimming.
Well, I just bent the one tonight, and I was a little upset about that. But trying to show it for camera, opposed to how I do it, like when you're wearing them, it's totally different. It really is.
Yeah, well, for me,
You develop a technique.
I have to lean more forward, and then I tend to angle it a little different than I'm normally doing. So yeah, although now that I'm done it a lot, I'm getting to where I kind of get in the same position in practice when I'm just sitting at the desk. So it's getting less of a divergent on camera, off camera kind of feel, you know.
Yeah, yep. Oh yeah, definitely. It definitely mixes it up when you go back and forth, and different cuffs too.
Rock out, yeah, dude, get another pair. Definitely. I mean, it's nice to
Yeah.
grab it's nice to do multiple pairs.
Have a little
It's
fun with them. Get the
good
coolant
to
version.
like just nail your practicing. I mean, it's one thing like to get um just get good enough and then be like, okay, now I want to be to Chicago, now I'm Smith and Wesson, I want to whatever, move your way up. But I like strapping a bunch of them on and just getting faster and faster and faster at it. So there's that approach.
This is my escape wallet that I've been perfecting recently. As you can tell, it's from Southern. Then I have that badass ASP key, the stiletto key, hammer forged. And then also have a nice variety, a couple of titanium shims, the Clajuso key, a couple other ones, the gold one. Behind that, I have another placard with some belt cutters, a ceramic razor blade, some other really cool paper clips in here. This one's pretty unique. Paper clip that isn't usually available with a nice little lock profile on it. And then a couple bobby pins already kind of pre-bent. Nice little items.
I actually had an
The
incident with a cop.
nano bobby pin set from Southern Specialties with the paper clip. So you can have these Bogotas with the diamond rake, and I think it's a triple peak Bogota. So that's a sweet little setup there.
Uh-oh.
Clip that inside a hat, your shirt sleeve, your collar, wherever you might be that you feel you might need a little extra added security. Behind that, I got a stash of paper clips because everybody knows I love paper clips. A couple bobby pins clipped off to the side here. That key here, and then on this side, I've got a card with a bunch of tools from Southern, some cool titanium ones, a little comb pick, couple like knife tools and decoding tools, things like that, some hooks, a shim, the wider shim. That's the wiser and the wisest shim, a little knife tool,
Dude,
and then the mini ball pick,
you're
and
missing
that
one of my
sweet
cards.
titanium weird profile one there that I love for jiggling. Behind that, I have another card which has a couple of diamond rods, the thicker one and the wider one, with the shim, the Coxie shim, both sides that fit right in there inside the wallet too, inside the card. I have my first barrette shim that I ever made with the wire Bogotas from Southern Specialty as well, or Hard Case Survival. And it comes with both of those and the little turning tool. So that's my little handkerchief / escape kit, whatever, the diamond saws. And then behind that, I have some Kevlar rope and a couple other things. But I don't have the get out of free jail card like Stu does. I just have my business card here.
Oh, there it is. Oh, dude, I was just losing my mind because this card fell out when I opened my wallet, and I thought I was just totally missing it. I didn't know how that happened. So, yeah,
Oh, I
I'm
love
working
that.
on.
Dude, that was epic. I still want to copy that, but I'm like, I can't be that person. And that was like a staple move. And if nobody ever thought of that, it would have been a damn shame. And the fact you did, that was just an epic move.
This is my nice little pick set in my wallet. The Stubby Stews, the ripple laminated handle.
Ooh, Stubby Stew.
Stubby Stews.
Gotta love the stew pick.
And then we got some Bogotas. Yeah, like one titanium in there, but I do have 2 of the little titanium ones now.
Oh, nice. Yeah, those are fun.
Yeah, I love these little things. Plus, I got this one, which I filed down some to use as a handcuff pick too. So,
Oh, sweet.
and then there's a
Yeah,
shim.
those little cases are badass from Southern.
That's a
They
shim
really are.
made out of some materials that Softball Pete sent me.
Oh yeah, that's like banding. Yeah, from like
Yeah.
pallets and stuff. Yeah, I recognize that.
Yep.
Oh man, I never even thought of that. I
Yeah,
cut
dude.
that. We cut that stuff off. Oh yeah. Oh man, I
Works
should
like a
have thought of
dream.
that.
Works like an absolute dream.
Oh, I gotta tighten this a little bit. My stew
Oh.
pick has come loose.
I mean, oh no, I wasn't even. I'm looking at all this where all my stuff went, dude. I didn't see you pull that out.
Sorry,
Do
I
you
was
have the
supposed to be
swivel one?
tough
Is that the?
college, but
That's not a swivel one, is it?
I don't think so, but maybe it does
Oh, it
have
doesn't.
like the 4-point one, but I don't think so.
Oh no.
Just
Okay.
has
Yeah.
like the little extra grip on
Oh,
here.
all right. Yeah,
I think
that's
it's the
tight.
same one. It just has the orange grip. So I
A
was like,
little
yeah.
nicer. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I got it for like $7. It wasn't very expensive off Amazon.
I just sent. I mean, it's a cheaper handle version, but I just sent one to rock out there.
I overfiled mine a little bit, so don't overfile them or they'll do this.
Try putting a little piece of painter's tape on it, man. On the
And that
base.
messes with my raking. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. As I'm sure you probably overfiled if you learning.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh,
Get
there
the
we go. I
Lego.
finally got the
I
lock.
well, I overfiled something, and then I kind of had it stretched out, and I had some 20,000s in there, and they just kept pulling out when I was raking. I was like, wait a minute, all right, let me switch this up.
Yeah.
It's still an in process thing. All right, let me get on mine.
All right, I'll bust out the Peerless hinged. Let's give a little escape trial on these. Which ones are these? The model 801Cs. I want to get these in black because I think that would be really slick.
You mean like that?
Oh yes, like that. Yeah, those look sharp. Yeah, look at that.
Those are the ones I got a
What?
pair of those for Dola and had a butter cookie
Oh, sweet.
engraved
I'm
on
doing
there.
keyholes out. What's our weapon of choice to get out? What are we gonna both try? What does the
I
chat
don't.
want us to try? What do you guys want to see us do? Shim, paperclip, ball pick, pick 'em. What do you guys want to see? Hopes and dreams. I mean, I can wish, and I think they might open up.
Wish them off.
I can wish them off.
Where do you bows up or bows down?
I got bows down, keyholes out.
I went opposite of both, so let's shim.
You got keyholes in.
Yeah.
All right.
I have nothing set up to try that. I don't even know where my KGB pick is.
Now I gotta try that. Well, I got something perfect for that, but I should make you one of those. That thing came out perfect.
Yeah, I actually have a thing that I can do a little more like tool work and stuff. As soon as it's like warmer outside, I can go outside and work.
So, same with me. I can't do anything like involves a spark right now because we're still under fire ban. So if I do something and I burn the damn forest down, well, I'm gonna have a big problem. So.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just talking like grinding or sanding or any of that crap.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I can't do any of that.
So I gotta wait till we're almost there. It's been kind of sort of looked warm a few days, and then it snowed.
Yeah, I got up like 70 and it was snowing today. I'm like, really? Well, I do have the reach around tool from Sparrows or the Sparrows Reach.
Oh, nice.
Try that.
Show that off, man.
Yeah, it didn't work the best the last time, but I will try that. Let me see if I can get that one to work. We'll try that. Sparrow's Reach.
The reach around.
Yep. Fold out little pick set, and we'll try that on the. We're gonna do them. What'd you do? Bows down or bows up?
I was bows up because I was
Bows
showing.
up. Okay, but it doesn't matter, I guess. Yeah, for this, but we'll go keyholes in. The big thing that matters is keyholes in, and hinged handcuffs is particularly hard. So we'll slap these on. Come on, if I can get them.
How much did that? Hey, what's up, Cloud? How much did that tool cost?
I think it was only like $15.99 when it was released. It was pretty cheap, to be honest. And they coordinated with
Rook Knight.
Rook Knight. Yeah, I was gonna say Knight Rook. So I'm glad you said that first. But yes, so it's a fold out like accordion style pick thing. Pretty cool stuff. And what it allows you is when you're in hinged cuffs or limited cuffs, you can get around the back like this is the idea. And you come in here and you can reach in, get in the keyhole here. Bear with me. I'm trying to. Actually, I'm sorry. I apologize to you guys. I'm not paying any attention to the camera angle. I'm just trying to get this thing in there. Okay, let me angle that a little more. Let's do that. So that's really like with good use. I bet I could get this down very quick. Like if I practice a lot more. Okay, there we go. So we're in. And now that's the problem is like I found it binds up there or whatever it catches. So you got to fold it up, loop it around, grab it from the bottom. All right, let's push it down a little bit from the top. Nope, now I can't grab it. Nope, now I done myself in. Okay, so I guess you kind of jab it down. Okay, there we go. Jab that down. All right, there we go. So I'll extend this out now and then twist that around at the same time.
My camera angle's killing me.
Oh yeah, same here. I think I'm bending the shit out of this, to be honest. I'm not too fond with the design, and I like the one I made a lot better. And I should probably just show off mine, but maybe if I come up from the bottom, let's see, do this, we'll angle that, we'll flip this around, and maybe that's what I'm doing. Like I said, with a little bit of use and trial and error, this is probably a better tool than what I'm utilizing it as.
Hold on, let me raise this.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
shit.
Move my chair.
Oh yeah. Oh, almost. Come on. Hey, what's up, PW? Oh man, it's almost there. All right, I'm getting there with my teeth. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this thing. I feel like it's just binding up in here now, and it's not really working right. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this bad boy.
Oh, shite.
Yeah, so we're gonna shim out of this so I don't break it because I think I already have it bent in there. I gotta retrieve it, and then we'll use a different method. And the problem is they use like a half blade key on the end there. And I think that's kind of like an oversight and a design flaw right away.
Yeah, I don't really understand that. It's like they were like, let's try to make that not look like a key. And it's like, what do you think this whole thing looks like?
Yeah, and you got a little bit of pressure and whatnot. Now it's fucking jammed in there, and this $15 tool might ruin my $40 handcuffs, and that's gonna piss me off.
Now, the way I would really just get around doing this.
This thing's a piece of shit. Sorry, Sparrows. I like a lot of your stuff, but this thing fucking sucks. Y'all need to bring this back to the fucking drawing board and then some. This thing is pissing me the fuck off. All right, cuff coming up. Sorry for the language as well, people, but This is aggravating. That's where I think sometimes Sparrows is a little gimmicky. You know what I mean? They do all that fun stuff. They market, they advertise. They're all over Instagram. They're all over the other places. But some of their products, I'm just
I'm
not too
gonna
fond of.
show you why. As long as I have a key and some way to get the key in here,
You
should be able to get out of this thing.
Dude, this is gonna break off in my cuff because I twisted it so far, and I don't even know where it is now. And I'm watching YouTube.
Oh, I'm missing it.
We're both struggle busting over here.
Oh, there we go. All right, paperclip got the key in. I can get around and touch the key. Holes up.
Barrows owes me a pair of handcuffs. Now I'm like marring up the keyway in my beautiful handcuffs. Oh, this is pissing me off. All right, we're gonna set that off and deal with that tomorrow. That really upsets me. Sparrows can go eat one on that product.
So a key on a paperclip beats the Sparrow's reach around, guys.
Oh, dude, that pisses me the fuck off. I'm not even gonna lie. Like that makes me very angry right now.
Do you know what should make you happy though? It's your paperclip.
Oh no, yeah, that works. Yes, I'm
so
just
the
Sparrow's pick.
This beats. Now I can take this if I took this and did a little bend twisty on here to keep that in place. This is going to be that'd be a lot easier. I can actually hold it in one spot to get it in, but it's really easy to grab with my mouth and get into it when it's holes up. So let that mouth do.
Yes, let it do its thing.
All right,
trying to find my prototype here of this version that I don't know where it is at the moment, but it works hell of a lot better than this freaking piece of crap. Oh, there it is. So this is my prototype, way thinner. I got stupid huge bolts in it, but you can tell I got a nice little accordion style pick that flips out, and there's multiple picks on different ends. There's rakes and hooks and things like that. And oh wait, here's a diamond. So we got 3 different profiles on this side. It accordions out. This side has a nice little flat hook on it. Perfect for picks. I was going to put a ball pick and a couple other ones on this side, but stay tuned for the prototype way better version, way thinner version of the Not Too Dead one in the future. So that Sparrows one can suck it. Sorry, Sparrows.
Suck it.
Pisses me off. It's stuck in there. It's fucking aggravating. I never cuss in my lives, and this has me so freaking heated right now. And
Yeah,
this special tool that I made for releasing stuff for the key by the book by or Key by No Other Name by Riley. This is that cool key I made. And got to give him credit for that because I got the design from there. But that's perfect for using on rigid cuffs, things like that. But this one's still freaking stuck in there. Yep, that's very aggravating.
Oh God, Rock Out! I want to say that I sent you one of these paper clips.
Oh, there it is. It's out. But look what it did to my poor keyway. Oh, it's all chipped and blown out. And this side's all beautiful, and that side's all. There's just going to get a letter from me.
$2 key. How much was each paper clip?
Oh, the whole pack is 98 cents at Walmart. I shouldn't give up my secrets, everybody, because everybody's been loving the paper clips.
How many do you have? How many come in the pack?
You get like 10 or more at least. This was probably a pack's worth, and I think you get more than that, and you get all different colors. Actually, I've been saving some of the favorite colors for me, but I try to send colors to people that coordinate. Like I sent Sushi purple and green ones that matched his logo. I sent you green. I sent Nola purple and yellow that match the butter cookie ones. I sent Lady Locks like pink ones and stuff
Oh
like
yeah, you
that.
sent
Like,
me the yellow
so
too. That's the one I think
yeah,
you
oh
sent.
yeah, green and yellow. So I try to send ones that like coordinate to people, and I try to think of that when I send them out. And I have this one last pink one here, or reddish one for rectal use only. But I ran out of those stickers, so I got to hit up Otter for more of those. But
Oh yeah,
I got one of the blue ones, but yeah,
I still have the bag too.
and they were from picks. They were bags I saved when I ordered
Yeah.
picks. You know what I mean? They come with those.
Oh, you got
I
to,
save all those.
bags from picks, boxes from
Oh yeah,
handcuffs are
dude!
pretty handy, man.
I got a whole tote over here that's literally full of rubber or plastic bags and like pick bags, pick cases, like the little plastic tubes. You know, you get them into from Southern and stuff. Like, oh yeah.
They thought I was weird at work anytime like bubble wrap kind of like was getting thrown in the trash. I was like, let me give it that little piece.
Oh yeah. Yep. I got a box of bubble wrap. Yep. When I used to do light fixtures, when I did that type of electrical work, and I had an eBay store, it was perfect because I could grab all the bubble wrap, all the packaging. I could repackage it and seal it and like heat clamp it with like um, a hair dryer or whatever they call it, or straightener, and recrimp the plastic packages from China and make it look like official and everything. Like I was, like a legit business, but I'm just some little guy on eBay just resealing stuff. Oh shoot! I realized we're way back on the chat. Oh my goodness, everybody's going crazy. Dean went nuts.
Dean. What's
Got
up,
that
man?
cool sushi lock right here. I still haven't opened this sushi. I can't bring myself to do it. It's so freaking beautiful. I know it's just a staple, but
it really
that's
looks
a
cool in the
beauty.
packaging, man. It really
I think
does.
it looks better in the packaging. Yeah, exactly. I'll be right back, Stu. Hold down the fort, brother.
Oh, all right. He's got to pee. I have this ready for any time I need a break and I'm by myself. What's up? Yeah, we'll do a quick 700C escape. Nice tight. You don't have mine tight enough. They're not holes up. They're not double locked. Well, we're practicing this portion of the events. And we have to be fast enough to not feel slow. Oh, good, D. What pair did you get? Did you get the 700s? I gotta get a pair of the Viper Techs because
Viper
people have them. Yeah, because I gotta get them just while they have them, But
yeah, they do sell out quick. Yeah, on Amazon at least.
yeah, it's sometimes that's what people can get or have or start with, or because it worked out. So I want to be able to know, hey, yeah, I have them. I can tell you do this, do that, don't do that. You know what I mean? But I haven't.
Yeah, Sushi's on here too. Sushi just found the Easter egg earlier that Aaron snuck in on the cuff, and he'd only ever done it Sushi was the first one he's ever done it for. Dude, he snuck in a little laser eyeballed Southern Specialty eye on the pin here, and it was
Oh,
sick.
shut the hell up!
And yeah, oh yeah, dude. I told Aaron that should be a staple going forward on every cuff and whatnot. And I was like, yeah, it's like we waited a couple weeks, and he's like, all right, well, wait, don't tell Sushi right away, don't give it away, because even me, when he first did it to me, I didn't notice it, and he snuck in a little, engraving inside the paw and stuff like that, and I was like, no way, and I was like, that's such a cool touch to add Easter eggs and stuff, like a cool, unique, personal touch to do for people. I thought that, especially for Shackleman Brothers, I was like, That right
Oh, for
there is
sure.
just awesome.
Oh, I bet it would be.
Oh, wait, Sushi says, wait till you see the video on it. Oh, nice.
That's tight, man. That's really
yeah.
tight. I gotta hit him up. I haven't been ordering. I haven't been able to order or needed anything at the moment, so I haven't gotten too much crap from them. We're
Yeah,
about to
I gotta
finish
get
off
a few
the
things.
Southern Pocket Dump.
Oh, nice.
So
I
we
wanted
got
to
some
do that
stuff.
one, and I freaking never got a chance, so I kept getting delayed, and every time I tried to do the video, something happened. I'm like,
I know, dude. I even
got a sick
crafted it.
pocket dump.
I crafted it perfectly for you EDC kids.
I
And
know.
oh, you little effers.
I got the belt, I got the case, the
You're all
pocket
too busy
set. Like, dude,
prepping.
I got all the Southern gear. I must carry at least, literally on my body, I must carry about $500 worth of Southern gear every day.
I
Like, just
know.
between the belt, all the lock picks in it, all the
I
Bogotas in my
know. And we're
pocket
giving
set.
away the
Like,
belt. We're giving away the OSS and the KGB
oh,
and
yeah.
all the little pocket stuff that goes in it.
That's
And
why I wanted to show it
one of
off so
those
everybody could see what you could really fit in it, you know?
and there's one of these wallets in the giveaway.
Oh, yeah. With the card?
No,
Oh, okay.
that's
Jeez,
mine,
I was
dude.
gonna
I'm
say,
telling you, dude. When I got pulled over last
the
week, and
first family.
the cop threatened to shoot me.
Oh,
After he
Jesus.
finally got up to the car and started talking to me, he did notice the card, and he goes and he points at it, and he's like, "Well, maybe we don't have to take you to jail." I was like, I'm so glad
That's
I had that
perfect.
in there.
I'm telling you, the next family gathering I go to or anything where they pull out Monopoly, they're going to be missing that card from the game set.
Dude, just go to go to thrift stores and buy the $4 Monopoly set. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a good idea. Make sure
there
that
you
card's in
go.
there first, though. That'd be
Just
my
buy
luck.
it
I
for the
buy it and
card.
they'd be
Well,
missing.
yeah, but there's other kind of funny cards to kind of do stuff with, and you can do some kind of cool crafting with all the pieces and parts. And that board is kind of neat to like if you have a spot where it's not easy for you to do like workshopping and stuff. You got to take over a kitchen table or something like that. Those old game boards that they fold open, you can destroy them with glue and dye and paint and shit like that, and then fold them up, and then like they last a long time doing that, and then you can go get another one for $2. You know what I mean? So
Nice.
that's kind of a little hack, little tip, crafting tip.
And I just seen Rockhouse comment. Yeah, it's funny because I actually ended up having to take the day off yesterday. And I went down middle of the day and found that package down there from Coxie, and I was like, "No way!" Like, it made my day. It was a shit day, and I had to, like I said, take it off, miss work, go down there, find that. I was like, "Oh, that's awesome!" And then, yeah, I did see your video. I don't know if I got a chance to comment or not. I got tied up quite a bit last night, but yeah, I was watching a bunch of stuff, and it's cool because all those are starting to flood in, and everybody's getting them at once, and but then the UK boys are, like Random Jim had his like 6 months ago, just teasing us with it in the background of every video. And I'm like, Jim, I love you, but I hate you.
Well, at least he's passive about it. Like you with the green DRM cuffs, you're a little too in my face. So
Oh, I'm just gonna do a handcuff escape real quick with
see
these
what I'm
on.
saying? See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying right in there, man. That's what I'm talking about.
I
That
was trying to
bullshit.
get you another set originally, but something happened, and they were gonna be the green and black ones. And I was still trying to get them, but I don't know. I think the limited, like, I think Coxie's trying to get him to do another run. Honestly, I hope he does.
I'm yeah, no, I'll get whatever, like, and this is the thing, man, is it's totally crazy. Um it's not as surprising, but it is surprising with locks that you find out there's so much different shit. And like
Oh yeah.
you and I can be into the same kind of locks and end up with a different collections. You know what I mean? So,
Oh
and
yeah.
it's crazy if you're actually collecting handcuffs, man. There's just a long amount of
Oh,
fucking things to chase and get. So I think that's
ridiculous.
cool.
I need a lot more money.
Oh my god, dude.
Look
Yeah.
at cups I want, and every cool cup I see is like $300-400. I'm like, no,
Yeah,
no,
well,
or it's like $1,000. I'm like,
I want the high security stuff so bad, dude. So bad. I want a shot at it, dude. I want a shot at it.
well, I was gonna say before I could send you it if you want to, use it, borrow
No,
it, whatever.
you know what?
But I mean,
I actually have been on the edge of asking you if I could borrow a pair just to try, and I thought I was like, you know what? No, because I don't like anyone risking something of that value with the mail, and that would be
I was gonna say
a
that would be
double
our
risk.
luck, is the mail would lose it,
Yeah.
because I trust you 1,000% and then some.
Oh
But
yeah.
yeah,
You're
the
gonna
fucking
mail
mail
it.
would
I'm
lose
gonna
it.
mail it
Yep,
back. But
yep.
I don't like taking. If it was just a one shot, I get it. Like I gotta send you something. I gotta hope it gets there. Cool, you got it. We're done. I don't like doing it twice. So,
Yeah.
on something that expensive, even you can get the insurance and blah. But fuck it, dude. That's a hassle. Even if you can get your money back.
Oh yeah, Dean said he likes Cajusos. Wait till you see the Cajusos I have coming up soon, Dean. They're pretty sweet. I got a pair of hinged ones coming with a little
Oh
unique
yeah,
special
I gotta
twist to
get
them.
some, man. I
Yeah, I
don't
shared the
have
picture with
any.
you earlier, but I haven't showed the picture to anybody else yet. But they're a pretty hard model to find, and I got
Oh,
another
the black
pair
ones,
I'm
right?
gonna get soon too. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, they're
Oh,
gorgeous,
dude,
man.
they're sick. They're sick.
They're gorgeous.
This is the regular. What's this? The Model 9, you think? Yes, Model 9, number 9. Cajusos. These are actually. Oh, these aren't the regular ones. These are the hard ones. These have the crazy freaking key.
Dude, I don't know.
Those are the tricky ones. I just love the double lock on the back, how it's a little button. I always thought that was really cool. What's up, Nola? What's up, brother?
The no to the law. Buttercook, hey.
We got that butter cookie up in the house.
Buttercookie, that's hot.
That's
Oh,
hot.
I sounded more like
What's
Morgan
up? That's
Freeman than
hot.
Cajun. I was like, Buttercookie, that's
I
hot.
don't. Actually, you did pretty good on that from my side. I think you almost sounded just like Nola.
That's hot. I can hear
That's
the
hot. Yeah,
I can hear
that was
the
good right
tone
there.
in the what I'm doing.
You got to do the emphasis. Yeah, you nail it when you do the
Yeah, just
emphasis. That's hot.
yeah. The hard part for me and I practiced a little bit with the butter cookie for a day impersonation 1K.
Yes, the duck key.
1K for Nola. Congratulations, brother. And
Oh, yeah.
I have a heart I can kind of match his accent, but I can't do it with a little bit with his energy in it. It just sounds like when I'm doing it, it keeps drifting into that Morgan Freeman he crawled through a mile of shit to get out of the prison. Like it just ends up into that. And I'm like, and as soon as it falls into that, I'm like, no, wrong. Do it again. So I get just from my performance days and stuff, I get real frustrated if I know it's wrong, it becomes an OCD thing.
Yes, yeah. You kind of tend to obsess about it. And yeah, my camera's doing some crazy stuff.
Ooh, ow, pinch.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounded ouchy over there.
Yeah, I got the pinch. I pinched my dude when I did 12 pairs of cuffs live there.
You
Once
had marked after I saw.
Yeah, once I was putting on past 4 and 5, it was pinch out, pinch out, pinch out. It was I gotta take time to I can't just snap it around. I gotta push it around and I gotta push my fat out of the way and then get the cuff on,
Yeah.
Which I don't even have fat on my wrist up until about 4 cuffs deep. So I'm like, oh yeah.
I love the colors. Like earlier, you did the one, I think 5 cuffs, the short, and that just looked cool with all the colors. And then you crossed like the yellow pair from like the back to the front at the end or something. And I was like, oh, nice. Like, yeah, just a nice little
Oh,
twist.
I dangled them off the like the one wrist just to kind of show the colors. Yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah.
those, and then
I got the green ones today, but I'm not going
yeah.
to show them until I send them to Coxie, and I'm going to let him show them first because I had ordered 2 pairs, one for me, one for him for the trade.
Sorry,
So
I
if
was
I show
pulling
him the
these
green
out
ones,
as you said that.
oh, I know. But if I pull him out, he's gonna be mad at me. So I just
Oh,
can't do it. I mean, he probably
so
wouldn't, but
yep. These are the Chicago's. There's the green. There's the purple. I'll cover up the green with the purple. That's a
yeah.
nice little. That's a nice little NOLA set right there.
Well, that's what I want is the green and
Yeah.
purple for like the green goblin because I've been
Yep.
using
And
the
then
green knife lately, and
I
I've been
just
using
got.
the purple knife. So I'm like the two complement each other nicely. I'm like I need that in cuffs in my life.
I
I
just
never
got
thought I'd
these
like
today.
purple until I
I like
saw
this
those.
orange. It's not as much. It's not as much of a pastel as like the green and the purple, but it isn't like a bright, offensive or orange. You know, it's like a nice. I don't know. It's like a nice average
Yeah.
muted orange, but it like strong. You know, so it's a good look. And then I've got the orange on the way for the 750s. So we'll see
Oh,
how
nice.
that color plays out.
You
And
got to
then I
just
gotta
hit
get.
up Peerless and they'll send you the pins to re-knock in on the blue set.
I do have to hit them back up, man.
If you did,
I have the
or
email.
if not, I'll email them. You know, if they give you a
No,
hard time. But
actually have the email from the guy that responded to me when I tried to get them to be a sponsor for Shackleman, and they were like,
yep.
"Are you nuts? We sell to law enforcement." But he was cool. He was like, "I mean, I hope you guys do well. Like, let me know if I can help." So I'm gonna hit him back up and be like, "Hey, dude, you know what? I need posts."
And actually, don't just send me 2. Send me like 10.
No, well,
Because this has
I need
happened. Well, I
3.
mean, you're good now. You got more finesse, but other
I
people learning might knock them out. Or
Oh, well, and even
and I'm afraid I'm gonna do the same thing when I start messing with them.
if you've watched me rake or pick locks, I go overly hard at everything. So I push every tool and everything to its limit, which is part of
Well,
what I
there's
like to
definitely
do.
a tighter tolerance on these just because of the paint. I've noticed. Like
Oh yeah,
I've got the
especially like I said,
730s
especially when you
with the
pull them out of the
graphite
package.
finish, and they're tight, but these are even tighter. Like they are
You know,
definitely tight.
your first couple uses, man, they're just you got to knock a
Oh,
little bit of that powder coating off of like in the teeth and in the keyway.
yeah, even like the flip around, or I forget the term for that, where you like it doesn't give a good return even.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, it kind of latched on that one. Oh, there we go. Yeah, they're getting
But
better.
if you do that about 20 times, you actually start knocking it off to where it goes. So
I like to give them a little wiggle back and forth here too on the hinge point, kind of break that up. Just
yeah,
kind of just
what
wiggle everything as you're going through, and just what I mean, wear it down a little bit, break that stuff up, get it going, break them in a little. Like as I work them through the paw, I like to move them back and forth and kind of catch the edges of the teeth, wear down anything that might be a little weird paint
yeah,
burr or factory
you
burr.
know, normally the 700 Cs are pretty, like you said, you got a little wiggle, not super wiggle, but enough, a little wiggle that helps with the corner gap and everything, get your side shimming on. But they normally are pretty, they're just smooth. They go through when you get them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
On this one side, it binds.
Huh.
You can see the
Something. Yeah.
wear from
It's
it
yeah,
binding
where it's
every time it
catching.
goes through.
Huh.
Yeah. It's just like it's odd, like just the tolerance difference, and I have the pair you bought me and then the 3 pairs that I've got and I use. So out of 4 pairs, 8 cuffs, they're 1 for 8 on getting that right.
Yeah. And there's got to be a little flaw, anything mass produced like that, you're going to run into that.
There's a
Yeah.
little. This is bent
Ones are,
down a little. This
I was going to
side's
say, it
bent
seems
down a
like
little
that's
bit.
bent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Wonder if that's a set you were hanging upside down from one night.
No. And you know what? That's a good point. No, this is the last.
And
This
like you
is the
said earlier,
last.
the only shame with the B video was that you stopped it because
The
that would have been
last.
epic.
The last set I got. So the third set. This came from Handcuff Warehouse. Yeah.
Oh,
No.
okay.
I wish I would have. The yellow jackets. Yellow jackets are worse than bees. They're bigger dicks.
Oh yeah, dude, they're pricks. Yeah, they suck. That's
Do you
what I got
remember
in
it?
my yard.
Do you remember it? I was just like I was like, something got me. I had that
Oh,
little
you called me
twitch.
afterwards. Yeah, we talked for a while.
I had that little twitch, and then I had that bigger twitch, and then I realized what was going on.
The poor old lady let you run around.
Rock out. It will be.
Is it this week or next weekend?
It's next week. I've been doing them on Tuesdays, so.
Oh, you've been okay.
They're 2 weeks apart. Rock out. Yeah, you get antsy if you do it right away. You're like, when's the next one? When's the next one? And then by 7, you end up missing one, and you got to catch up one or two. So
that's where I thought I still had a little time because I never owned a pair of 750s. I was like, you know what, I gotta get a pair of 750s. So that's blue's my favorite color. And then I get them, and there's a giant chip out of them, and I'm like, oh, whatever.
That was the thing, like as we were kind of coming into it was like, are we making it 700C only? You know what I mean, or something only? And then it was like, well, we're just doing chained basic cuffs, so the easiest thing to do is to get more people involved with. Okay, well, if you don't have 700, you got 750s, do that. You got 730s, do that. You got Viper Techs, dude, jump in. If you can do the challenge, do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
You know what I mean? And even with doing the shimming, man, half the people are doing a side shim instead of a shim, and it's like, oh, well, technically you're not doing a shim, but or we're not going to be that hardcore about it because it is just more people that didn't have the TCHs couldn't do the rigid cuff one, can whatever the hell you got, try it, jump in, do it, come on, come join,
Yeah, because the rigid ones were, pretty pricey, exclusive, and
Yeah.
I mean, we were sent these and given to us, which is amazing for Coxie to do that. And I think he sent out like
Absolutely.
10 pairs of these at least that were, and he had to replace a few pairs because of shipping
Yeah, I
errors
was just
that
gonna
were
say when
$100 a pair.
he ended
I
up
mean, that's a
sending
lot
out
of money out of that man's pocket that he
he
donated
sent
to the
out a couple
community.
more than he originally meant to, and then he had to
Yep.
replace a couple that which he may have gotten reimbursed from the mail or not, but he didn't wait for that. He just went on and did
Oh,
it.
heck
Yeah,
no, yeah.
very thankful to him, man. He's a wonderful man.
These are wicked fun cuffs. Actually, I was trying to use a Smith
I'm
and
gonna run
Wesson
off and
PM.
pee. So,
Well, yeah, I probably should end it too myself, so
oh,
we
you're
can
done.
call it
Okay.
an
Yeah.
evening. I appreciate you hanging on me, brother, and
Oh,
everybody else
dude,
coming in
I'm
the chat.
glad for I'm glad for the chance, dude. Our schedules are both so crazy and not in line. So any chance, but I don't know. However it works out, this is like coming up after this week. I'm kind of like more open. I don't have my crazy nights here and there. So if we want to get together and do something, dude, we can. I'm a little more flexible to your schedule. So
Awesome, yeah, no, definitely, I appreciate it, and everybody else hanging out with us as well. Thank you all, and we'll try to do a more like in-depth tutorial in the future, stuff like that with the Cuff College. But I thought it'd be fun to do a little hashtag Cuff College, kind of teach people stuff, and anybody that has questions, things like that, new people. We have a lot of people, that already been in the community here tonight. But going forward, if anybody sees this, reach out to us. Don't hesitate to reach out to anybody. Myself, Stu, Coxie Picks, any of the Shacklemen that you see do videos, hashtag Shackleman. You see a video, you see something that's cool, unique that person did. Reach out to them, man. I'm telling you right now, they'll hit you back, and that's what the Shackleman's all about, man. We're here for everybody, here for the community. So,
absolutely.
bam. You got to get you one of these $12 cases from Harbor Freight, dude. They're fun. And
No,
now
I
with the
do like that. I
Shackleman
do
patch
like
stick
that.
to it.
Yeah, I
Wow,
gotta
my
get me
camera
one of them
keeps
Shackleman
turning
patches
sideways.
too. How do you get one of those patches?
You had to do the first round of challenges through the Shackleman from Coxie Picks featuring these cuffs. So if you
Okay.
didn't do that, I'm sorry that you missed out on that, sir. And
Did
I guess
I
you're not going to get one, but
did
yours
I
should be in the
fail it?
mail like any day because I
Did
guess
I
they came
fail a
from this
challenge
side
I
of the
don't know?
pond. So this
Did I
time I
fail
was
a
a little
challenge I don't know
closer.
about? Was there a committee meeting?
No, but there was one of these cool ones you get for the sub 20 member challenge for the speed challenge.
I did not sub 20.
Maybe that's why he sent me two in case you decide to do the sub 20. I can
Well,
hook you up.
he did say there's more than one path to the sub 20. So
And nobody
maybe
took him up on the one idea he said, and that's what I was wondering what the one idea was. So I think we
no.
might find out down the road.
I think there might be another way to the sub 20.
Ooh.
We'll find out when I get if I get a chip.
They're all coming in the mail, Nola. Sorry, I just think I'm a little closer to the pond than you guys are, where I am located in the States. So without giving out too much, locale information. But
Nola, did you do
Rockout got
Nola?
his, or wait, no, who was it? Jim
Rockout
got
got one.
his. Yeah. Rockout got his earlier. Yeah, I think, and somebody else
Yeah,
from
it
the
was.
States
I don't know.
posted one.
Rockout's been around 2 weeks or something, and I don't know. He's got a patch. I don't. I don't know what's going on. The hell this is. I've put in the work.
That's funny. I appreciate that, PW. Thank you. I just liked my own video. I didn't even like it yet.
Oh yeah. Sorry. How do I do that when I'm on here?
Yeah, I forgot we can like our own stuff.
Yeah, I do. I forget that all the time. Well, not in my I get clowned because I like and heart every comment that goes on to one of my videos, which includes my own. I just rapid fire like and heart, And every once in a while, a troll will be like, "Did you just like your own comment?" I'm like, "Yes, I did."
I've commented and people are like, "Oh, look, this guy commented on his own comments." I'm like, "Yeah, of course I did." Like, or he commented on his own video. I'm like, "Yeah, like, just
Yeah,
chill out, bro." Like,
yeah.
yeah,
Thanks for noticing.
exactly.
Oh,
And this is the Shackleman name and everything was created by Parky. In case people don't know, the name, the everything, the legacy, the logos, we owe all this to Parky, and I can't wait to unveil this bad boy. Yeah, Stu's got his. I haven't
you
even
talking
tried to
about
pick
that?
it yet because I wanna. Yeah, I wanna
Uh,
wait.
do you know?
And
Do you know what there's not a ban on? Is what's the bidding? Can you show me your key real quick?
oh yeah, hold on.
Don't yeah, like hide, don't show it. Don't.
So I got that one's flat. Hold on. I think everybody's got different bidding,
Yeah.
if I'm not
Oh no, I
mistaken.
can already tell you we do. You want to see mine?
Yeah, hold on. Oh, you got a fun little one. Well, I got two of them, so let me pop out my second one here.
Dude, this is
And
high, kind of high, higher, higher. Everything's like this is the
I want to say one of mine was evil and one of them wasn't so bad. Yeah, there's the two different ones.
this
So this one almost looks rakeable, but really high.
this is like trying to pick this zero bidding, dude.
Yeah. And then this one looks
This is
tricky with
nasty. Yeah.
the guarding in there.
If OP had anything to do with this,
Shit.
he
I don't
he
know which
wanted to
going to
screw with
lock
me with the
now.
bidding. You know what I mean?
Oh,
He's giggling when I'm picking this. Is all I'm saying.
Have you picked it yet?
I have.
Nice. I
What
know
do
a
you
bunch
think?
of people have.
What do you think?
I've been waiting.
What
And
do
I
you
was like,
think I
you know
did
what? I'm
first?
gonna hold back.
What do you think I did first?
Oh, you raked it.
Oh, yes, I did.
Oh yeah, and I know I'm gonna rake this one. This one looks rakeable for sure.
Yeah.
One
It's
1000%
funny the way though.
rakeable.
And with that high bidding, dude, it's really a tough rake. So
I'm up to the challenge. We're both pretty. You're better than me with raking, but you know I've learned from the best, and I watched you early on, and I like raking, and you know me. You know me, and other people know that I like raking too. So that's my zone too. Super light
that's
tension. Get in there, have some fun, and just go to town.
that's my jam, baby.
Oh
Someone
yeah.
tagged me and I think it was Unlocked. Oh yeah. And was like, hey, someone was talking about wanting to learn to rake. So someone tagged me and was like, Stu's, into raking. I was like, yes, I do like the raking. I was like, dude, it's obsessive. I was like, so
That fast when you get that fast open and like I do like a rake and rock technique, like I've explained that before, where I kind of like go back and forth and rake and rock at the same time. But like everybody's got their different technique that works for them, or different rakes and different locks, this that. But like a triple peak usually is deadly in my hands. Like I found that's my forte.
yeah. In fact, it's funny you say that. I was about to do before you hit me up. I was about to do entry for Greyhound and his
Yeah.
challenge for 200. Congratulations on 2 bills, baby.
Heck yeah,
Um,
brother.
Greyhound's a good guy.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, well, what's my favorite profile? That's his thing. And I was like, man, it's really hard for me to say because it really is dependent on what locks I'm heavily working on.
Yep.
Because, yeah, like, so, whichever the Reaper set or a Jimmy Long or a multi pick or now I was working on lotto locks when I got Greyhounds heavy dog legs, dude. And they fucking were like magic for me. So that's what my
Nice.
favorite kind. But when you say profile, I want to bring rakes into the game. So I was like, well, what do I want to choose, a rake or do I want to choose a profile? And then I was like, well, maybe I'll do one of each. And I was like, well, if I only picked one fucking rake, dude, I don't even know how to do that. And I kind of boiled down to it probably would be. I'm not saying which one I would pick, but it would probably be a triple peak.
And I
I,
mean,
I can
makes
do
sense
double
that
I
Jimmy
can do
Long
double
has
peak
it
stuff with it. I can do four
narrowed
four
down to
peak
that.
stuff with it. You know what I mean? Like, so if I have to pick one, I'm kind of rolling into that triple peak. Did you just say that on your own account and then you're not on one of your troll accounts? You crumbly, tasteless cookie eating mother effer. Dude, I bought a tin of butter cookies to do his giveaway, and no one in my family will eat them. I was like, okay, we'll just. My
You
wife was
should.
like, maybe I
I
can
like
crumble them
butter
up and make
cookies.
a
I
crust
do
and
like
make
them.
something. I was like, don't waste your time, dude. We won't eat that food. These things are tasteless and bad tasting at the same time.
They're great. I mean, I like them honestly. I'm with butter cookie on that one. I
Honestly,
like some butter cookie.
Noah's just
But I
mad
mean, I do eat
because
them after a flavorful meal to kind of like
no,
re-cleanse my palate, I guess, or after for like a
Noah.
dessert. But
Yeah,
they're good.
it's like
They're
wiping the
good.
counter with a towel. When you want to get everything off the counter, you put that towel in your mouth to take all the flavor off your tongue and get it ready for something that actually has taste.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. The dish towel is gonna taste funny.
But
Oh
that's the
shit!
same thing as that cookie, yo. It tastes like
No, it's
it
not.
tastes like a
They,
tasteless towel you use to
oh,
wipe a counter.
they got more flavor in that.
Not past the tiny, the half fucking the half bit of wish of sugar they sprinkle on the top. That's so when you put it in your mouth, you're like, there's gonna be something in here, and then they fucking fooled you. It's gone. That shit was a fucking what do you call it? A bait and switch, dude. That cookie is a bait and switch, motherfucker.
What's up, Roadblocks? Sorry. Or Stealth Rogue. We're in here, laughing about some butter cookies right now. Wait, you don't like pie? Hold on. We can't be friends if you don't like pie, Stu. What's this? Are you a pie hater? I've met some cake haters in my day, but a pie hater?
Wait. Where did you get this? Where's Nola said
Nola
this?
just said that you hate pie.
Where did he say it?
In the
Oh,
chat.
there you go. I do not hate pie. I only like a few very select pie types. And I only like pies that are well made on the crust. Now, what Nola is referring to is the fact that I clown cobbler because it's just scrambled pie. And they act like it's a different dish. Oh, you scrambled pie. Great. Did you pre-chew my pie? What's going on with that? Yeah, right there. It's yeah. That looks like
Peach
chewed up
cobbler?
pie.
Come on.
Chewed up pie.
Peach cobbler, I make it homemade in a Dutch
That's
oven
that's
while we're
for people with
camping. Or
dentures.
pineapple upside down cake. Oh my god, it's amazing.
That's for people that with dentures. Oh, the pie is too tough to chew. Oh, well, chop it up for you. Now it's a cobbler.
Well, I guess I gotta learn so that, when I get older, I'll be good when I don't have any teeth.
You can make cobbler in a crock pot. How good can it be?
Well, I like to do it in a Dutch oven is my preference. Old school.
My only understanding of a Dutch oven is the next 20 minutes are going to smell bad for me.
No. Not one of those. Not under the sheet Dutch oven. Oh, shoot. Oh, real cobbler's good. Yeah, sushi with the crumble on top and everything, and like an apple crisp or a peach cobbler or apple cobbler. Oh my god, that's so fucking good.
I've lived in the South. I've had real cobbler. It's just scrambled pie. I don't know I don't know where I've had the scrambled pie will change my perception of chopped up pie.
Oh, Stealth says it's all about blackberry cobbler. Okay, I gotta try that. I'm open-minded. I got some blackberries and raspberries and stuff like that on my property. I might be able to pick enough to grow or make one. I am kind of jealous. I heard Stealth got to visit Aaron in person, and I'm a little jealous.
I'm not
jealous, but no, I'm not jealous. Not jealous at all.
Hey,
I'm not jealous. I can admit when I'm not jealous, and I'm totally not jealous that he got to go meet Aaron.
Let's have
I'm not jealous at all, and it's totally
let's have
cool,
an emergency council meeting.
It's all right that he lives super close and I don't, and it is what it is, and I'm not jealous. I can admit it, and I'm a man, and I'm not jealous at all.
Let's call an emergency council meeting. Should we kick him out of the club because he got to go? Because that's
before
bullshit.
we did. Yeah, we were supposed to go down.
Should we time him out? Should we? I mean, or should we just ignore him for because that's. Dude, he was in the club like 30 seconds, and then he was like, "Hey, I went to."
And then he goes to their doorstep. I mean, yeah.
He's like, I was just hanging out with Aaron at this work. I was like, "What's going on? What? Why?
Yeah.
Why? I wanna."
I was sad. I was sad.
No, I was super stoked he got to go, man. That he had a great time, I think, and I mean, he said he did, and
oh yeah,
just
Aaron said he
got to see what's up and hang out with him and Jeff, and dude,
I heard good things all around. Good people.
Yeah,
everybody said good people.
Like I'm
good
folks.
Yeah,
I'm glad that anyone got to do that, man. That feels like we're all a little more connected with those guys because someone got to go, shake their hands or dap them or whatever the hell happened, man. Like that's just that I dig that. But it also when I can make my way down to Georgia, it gives me leverage. So I'd be like, well, I get to come now too.
Oh, I'm telling you, we're taking over that jail down
there's
there.
no tours because somebody got one. So,
Dude, we're taking over that jail down there sometime. It's gonna happen. I'm already planning it. I'm trying to budget towards it. And with this economic crisis that we're going through, I just keep buying. I keep buying. So I hope I come out on the other end great. And I don't care if the economy's down, the stock market's down, everything's down. I'm gonna keep buying. I'm gonna put it back in the lock sport, and we're gonna make this shit happen afterwards. So there is gonna be a light at the end of the tunnel, brother. There is gonna be.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Keep going. Just keep swimming.
He goes, that's what they told me too. That we're gonna take over the jail is hopefully that's what they told him.
No, once they let one person in, that you and I were gonna be like, hey.
Well, I commented on his video. I was like, it's a good thing I don't live there because I'd be on his doorstep every day and they'd have to like get a restraining order on me.
They were like, if you tell Not Too Dead and Stu you got to come hang out, we're gonna have to deal with them at some point showing up at the door.
And I probably won't tell them. I almost would like to do it as a surprise and then be like, hey, guess what? I'm here for the next 4 days. Let's plan some fun.
Do you know what's awesome? I have a sister that doesn't live far from there that is a good excuse to go down that way. Yeah. And I taught her son how to pick locks last time they were up on like July 4th or 5th or whatever.
Nice.
Gave him a Genesis set, a bunch of locks. So
they happen to own Southern Specialties happens to own an old like my best way of saying it is a YMCA camp, I think is my understandings, but they also own an old campground and they have all the facilities there and they've been trying to renovate buildings and fix stuff up. And then they bought and they own the original jailhouse in their town for other people that don't know what we're talking about. And they do escape courses with let me see if I can find the stickers real quick.
I'm telling you,
they do courses with
we need to do a Shackleman retreat.
Yeah, that's what it should be, is a Shackleman.
A full-on Shackleman retreat, dude. Yeah. I mean, obviously like at this point it's too late to get something set up for this summer and things like that, but
oh dude, if we did it, would happen.
Let's start working with them. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, I like that Shackleman retreat. Yes, Uncensored Tactical. They do courses with those guys down there. If you guys haven't seen them, go check them out.
Oh, you know what, Stealth? That's a great looks like you set me up. I am actually going to get to meet Grouchy Lenny in person tomorrow night.
Sweet.
Yep, he's gonna be in Ypsilanti or whatever, doing or nearby there or something, doing whatever on business or something. And then he was just like, "Hey, dude, can you swing by?" And I was like, "Yes, I can. I'm gonna drive the F out of my way, but I'm going down to meet up with the Grouchy Lenny man himself." And I'm lucky enough to both Broke Picks and I live close enough to have gone to do the interview with Lockpicker 1969 in person at his place, at his house, which is cool.
Yeah, I listened to that. That was really cool.
Yeah. And then like I got a fellow, like my first vet in Mitten Maid, Stu, he lives down the street. So I actually got him up. We're supposed to get together to talk about making some stuff.
It's a sad subject for me because the first lock sporter I was supposed to ever meet and live very close to, poor Parky, passed away before I got to meet him, literally weeks away from when we were supposed to meet. So that's right. Shackleman love still goes on.
Yeah.
Puck Farkinsons.
Puck the Farkinsons all day.
All the pucking way, mother puckers.
And I got my shit. I don't remember what she has. I think it's ALS. My ex-wife has, but whether it's MS or Parkinson's or
it's
ALS,
all brutal.
Just those long, slow degrades, man. Things are just brutal, and feel for anybody having to deal with any of that.
That's where Parky will always be here, and through the shackle, if not through anything else, if not through these locks, if not through anything else, look what he created and instilled upon us and lit the fire inside of you and I and created the freaking Shackleman. Like that right there in the Mitten Maid logo. Yes. Like that stuff, like right here in the back. I always have the Mitten Maid logo. It's always right under the American flag, baby. And the Stu's hidden right now. Sorry, Stu, you're hidden by the flag. But
That's fine. Hide me. Hey,
normally the
I'd
flag's
rather
up
you
there,
show.
but the flag got tucked down. My bad.
I'd rather you show who needs to be shown, dude. You give me enough love, dude. It ain't no
Well, I'm
problem.
just saying the flag was covering here. That's all. But
I've
you
always
guys are
got.
here on my statue.
I
The
do
Mitten
always
Maid, the
have.
Studini
This
patches.
is the one I make sure I keep for me to always have available. This is my kind of my favorite one, man.
Oh, that is a sick one. I almost
Yeah,
stuck that somewhere today.
I love that one. So when I want
I went to a pizza place.
to throw your rep out, like in my sticker pile, like I keep that one there to go in the things or come out.
Well, I got to get you more of those then. And
Yeah.
I went to a pizza
I
place
sent
today
the
that I've been
square.
going to for 4 years. And they encourage you to kind of write on the wall with Sharpie and do stuff in the bathroom. So I went in there today and updated it with the 2025 mark, and I was like, wow, I got 2022, I got 2023, 24. Now I'm doing 25. Well, I put at least 6 hashtag Shacklemans all around that bathroom today. And key points like
Oh,
right
I
on
gotta.
the soap dispenser, or like people would see it right
Oh,
on the windowsill
you
when you're
know
sitting
what,
on the
man?
toilet right next to it. Like,
I
oh
gotta come
yeah,
up with a
the
little.
Shacklemans all over.
I gotta come up with a little Shackleman and a QR code thing to kind of like leave in places.
That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking too. Something like less tacky.
yeah.
Yeah, because like I want to do that, but like I
Something,
can't
but
leave the not too dead ones because
mysterious to
that
make
will
people want to
directly
try it
lead
out.
to me. But the Shackleman ones, that's kind of promoting the club in certain areas. Could
Oh,
be fun and tasteful.
yeah, sushi, man. I think of him, dude. Every time I see one of his logos, I think of Parky. I don't know.
Oh
There's a
yeah.
lot. There's a lot I have in common with Parky that makes me think of him a lot. So, I kind of like
Oh yeah.
battle with it a lot. But brass padlocks, man. Like I can't. I just often that's enough of a like a soft trigger to just go, oh yeah,
Well, I like
give me,
brass locks and I cannot
yeah,
lie.
you other pickers can't deny, baby. Like
I've
so.
got a couple here.
Um,
Got a
and then
few
personally,
over.
man, like I know sushi, you deal with stuff. I know Paco Women deals with stuff and Marzen and it might not look like it, from some of the things I do, but I deal with a lot of um shoulder, elbow, wrist, finger pain problems. And I don't, and then it's all gonna get worse as my life goes on. I don't know how fast it will, but so like
That's what
I
I
gotta
feel.
battle through pain to do this shit. And that was one of the first things that drew me to Parky and made us friends was just me understanding that and finding inspiration in him and us connecting through that understanding and stuff. So um, any day that it just hurts and I'm failing, like I can't help but also be drawn to thinking of him too.
Yeah. And like years from now or 100 years from now, somebody's gonna get one of these Parky brass padlocks and they're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? Like they're not even gonna know. And
Yeah.
hopefully they have enough sense to like search it. That's where we almost should have put hashtag Parky on it or something. But
That's
like I figure like they'll still search it and find it, you know what I mean? And they'll be like,
which
oh my god, like, and you know what I
which
mean?
make
Like that lock, who knows? Down the road, this lock might be worth millions. People will be
which
like, you
makes
got
me
that Parky
so
lock?
makes me so anticlimactic when I start putting stuff like this on cuffs. I've got no cuff too tough. I've got Studini was here. like
Oh
like
yeah.
I don't like doing the same thing twice when I get cuffs from Handcuff Warehouse, dude. And I've kind of run out of ideas on what to put on the stupid things. So
Me too. That's the last couple pairs I got are unengraved. And actually, um, I got the triple cuff coming. I ordered that over the
I've
weekend.
been wanting that. Yeah, I've been wanting that. I've got
Oh, that one looks
Mrs.
like so
Stu
much
approved.
fun. And I thought about messaging them to get like a different thing on each cuff, but I was like the hassle of trying to do that and everything, and I was like, whatever. I was like, just let's just get it. But I wish they could do that with like different color cuffs or something for like the Shackleman. Like that might be something we should try to, you know what I mean? Like without getting
Oh,
too.
yeah, I told you that idea.
But that, oh yeah, but like the triple one, that could be fun. Like we definitely got to talk to them. We got to talk to them.
I hit him with a big email trying to get him to like kind of sponsor the whole umbrella that I have. I was like, dude, here's my channel, here's my club, here's my thing. All of us love cuffs. Like just come at me with something. Let's do something. And I never got any
Yeah.
response from him. So,
but they sponsored that Ayasha black chick or whatever that knows nothing about cuffs, and I couldn't believe it. But anyways, yeah, that's that's besides the
well,
point.
and that's the other thing, man, is I'm trying to like
Ayanya black or whatever.
I'm trying to use my leverage and a little bit of okay, I'm a little more now. I've done it and asked and tried and blah blah. A little more experience. I'm gonna keep trying but yeah, that's like that
That's
chick's
big
so
dog
good.
shit. We'll
That
get there.
chick's so
We'll get
bad.
there.
We're
We'll get
getting
there.
there.
We'll blow
Well, and that's the
everybody's
thing,
mind
man.
someday
Like
when we release
anything,
it.
and I kind of like anybody I'm pitching to. It's like I'm not asking for whether it's money or shit. I'm not like, hey, just give it to me because I got this. It's like literally like, hey, give it to me because I have these vets and these cuff addicts like that. Like I want to give the shit to, like literally the pitch is, hey, dude, help me help my friends. Like one
Well,
way or the other. So.
we gotta get somebody, to hook us up with cuff. That would be sweet.
Yeah. Or well, whatever. I've
Like you
tried.
said though before, we're violating their security protocols, so it's
Yeah,
bad
so
advertisement
well
all
that's why
around for
like
them.
I tried Parker pens, I've tried some knife companies. I've tried a lot of different stuff. So the Parker. I don't have a Parker, man.
I haven't been wanting to break them because I use the one I bought two. I use the black one at work and I keep it in my EDC bag, and I love it. It's actually a really great pen. But to use it and utilize the what do you want to call it? The not the flaw, but like to utilize it, I guess you have to break
Yeah,
it, and you have to
right.
break the clip, and you have to manipulate it, and you have to alter it, and this and that, and then the pen's going to be missing the clip afterwards or whatever. So it is what it is. But they're $10 a pen now, at least when I bought them, and with tariffs going up, they're probably going to be even more. So to get a pen like that and then to break it to utilize the clip is like a cardinal sin almost because I found out I really like them for writing. And I'm like, well, when this one runs out, I'll redo it. Well, come to find out, you can buy refill ink cartridges for them. So I'm like, damn it. It's like, well, now I really like this pen and I really don't want to get rid of it.
Yeah. That is
Come to find
the
out, my boss
do I
also has them and he has a bunch on his desk. So one time when he goes on vacation, maybe
Oh,
one might come up, missing. I don't
well,
know.
if he leaves one laying in a break room or somewhere else, you just kind of like, hey, that's a like if you play disc golf and you go through the woods and you just look over and there's a disc or a frisbee or
Oh, yeah.
whatever
If
laying
there's
there.
not a phone number on it, that's yours. Oh, I played disc golf.
It's
I
called a
love disc golf.
ground score. You
Yep.
scored. So if you find a
That's
pen
how
laying
we know
around
we
work,
both lived in the Midwest at one time.
yo,
Disc golf is, oh, dude, I played disc
oh,
golf in 6 different states. I freaking loved it. I haven't
dude,
played in years, but
I played in Santa Cruz at De La
oh, sick.
Viega, which is like a known golf course, and behind the golf course there's a 27-hole disc golf course
Oh,
on
damn.
the mountain hills, and then you can see out into water valley. Dude, it's the most amazing course. The 27th hole is you have to walk up this huge, you come around and you walk back up this huge hill, and it's called the top of the hill or top of the world, and then you throw out over the top of
Hey,
this
hey,
big
hey,
ass
hey.
tree.
I was at a place called Top of the World today
Well,
also, so don't
hold
throw that
on,
out there to me on the same
let
day.
me finish. One of the old guys I got to know through another guy that played was walking up to the top of the world and had a heart attack and died. So everyone got together and gathered some money and put a bench halfway up the motherfucker.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. We were like, but dude, that disc golf course, that 27 hole, it's one of the most beautiful hikes I've even been on.
Are
It's
are you
just
like you run forward and you throw crossbody, or do you throw tomahawk style?
no, like
I do tomahawk. I'm like very
I'll tell you
unconventional,
this.
and a lot of people like were like, "Really?" But like, I like my
No,
tomahawk style.
the more you do it, the less like once you've been doing it, you stop the running. You might take a step or
Yeah,
two, but
yeah,
you get
and
the
then you
throw
do the
right. Yeah.
tomahawk, yeah, or
I know
crossbody. Some people do
I
it
got
in front of you. I do it with my arm out to my side, and
yeah.
I huck it like that. They call that the tomahawk. Where some
Yeah,
people
that's the
start with it tucked to their body, and they run forward or take a couple steps and release it
no,
like
it
traditional frisbee. But I could never get enough like distance like that.
no, if you I have a buddy that used to do he probably still does. He's in the state competition like every year. He's like I play in people with in leagues and stuff. And anyone that's good doesn't they do some version of that tomahawk thing. Like you have to get your arm out as far as you can to get the most leverage out of the throw. And if you get it good, you can just like the dude I knew, dude, he barely stepped and he could just hook the hell out of the thing. And I was like, and he was the one that kind of taught me to do it. He's kind of a dick, but last time I saw him, he tried to start a fight at a get together for a dead friend. So
Yeah, I got a few good drivers. I ended up like leaning towards like three different drivers, a couple floaters, and then a couple decent putters I liked. And I built up a nice case of disc golf, things. And I see out here I've been finding courses I've been driving around, and they're kind of more private. They're on like college campuses and things like that. And there's one up here that looks like it's on like personal property, but I've been wanting to ask the people or, figure out if I can get access. But
there's
like, I
a
used to love disc golf, just being out in nature, doing something
yeah,
different. Most of the ones I
there's a
used to go to in
number.
Ohio were around like rivers and things like that. So it was really cool. You had like natural obstacles and, like things like that you had to work around, and trees, obviously lots of trees. And it was just different. You go out there, you
Yeah.
walk around, you chill out, you smoke, do whatever, and just have a good time, man. It was a good atmosphere.
Yeah, you can take a six pack, you can roll a couple up, you can just go hang out and walk, and like you can bring a picnic if you want, man. Because usually, yeah, a lot of them are like there's parks, that they're a part of and stuff. But like, yeah, Houston, Sacramento, and around here, all three places I've lived, I've been able to find great courses. And I had to stop because I tore three of my four rotator cuffs in my right shoulder, and so really all I can do is putt anymore.
Yeah. Well, I really should get going here and
No,
turn
yeah,
in
we
for the
were
evening.
gonna
But
do that 30 minutes ago, dude.
yeah,
So
no, we got
yeah,
talking. That's what happens, man. Hey, I'd
all
be
right,
just sitting here by myself if not otherwise. So I'd rather chit chat with you guys.
word.
But
Yeah, dude. Have a good night,
I
brother,
just
and
mean
hit
I
me up.
read Dean's chat and or message. He's like, "You guys still here?" I was like, "Yeah, we are still here."
Yeah.
Neither one of us is moving. Our screens are just still. We're just chit chatting. That happens, Dean, with us
Woo.
Shackleman. We get into it and we just start talking and get drunken version going on over here, and we're like, whoa!
Shit happens.
All right, I appreciate everybody popping in. Thank you for hanging out, Stu, as well. Good talking with you,
Oh, for
brother.
sure. Take care, brother.
Everyone else, take care and have a good evening.